Here we are with an estimated 400 player house divided campaign event for you today. Our first round today is going to be the framing fence lines between the Hamptons Legion token and the 42nd Pennsylvania token, followed up by our second round, which is going to be the log cabin map between the 5th Wisconsin token and the 7th Texas token. Here are the regiments playing on the Union side today, followed up by their opponents on the Confederate side. With this all in mind, the server population right now is currently 400 on the dot. Confederates right now up by 4 on the Union side. In terms of artillery and cavalry, each side has the option. Confederates taking 11 artillerymen, Union taking 16, whereas Confederates are taking 25 cavalry and the Union is taking 21. So, all things considered, it is going to be a 5-man infantry imbalance, I think, if I did my math right. Nonetheless, here are the strat sketches for each team for this first round. As you can see in the big black text, there's no bayonets until the 30-minute mark. That's the plans for each team, though, as you can see on the screen. Frontline reporters for today. The Union side, you have Lily here from the 42nd Pennsylvania. And then on the CSA side, you have Soundwave here from the 7th Michigan. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you are playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So, House Divided Campaign. They do Conquest a little differently. You have the 3 points of contention. You have the C point over there in CSA hands. You have the center B point here, and then you have the A point, which is favored towards the Union side. And they can only fight out. They can always fight over these outside points until the 15-minute mark has been hit. Once the 15-minute mark has been hit, this B point will open up, and then we will go from there. So it should be interesting to see, especially with the Cav on this map. Huge map. Killer broadcasted Smoke and Steel League last week, Wednesday, and they did Conquest on this map, which was an interesting thing to see, and I will be glad to have watched this now because this is just such a wide map, and with the Cav here being able to move fast, potentially being able to outflank, it could be a great thing to see. But nonetheless, infantry still where the game is at. Great Lakes Division moving over here with the Virginia Military Institute and 7th Michigan to their left. Union Cav pushing up, and it looks like they're just going to charge this. So Union Cav going to cause a little chaos there, as Union infantry reinforcements in the 83rd Pennsylvania and 42nd Pennsylvania are now pushing in. And they're basically out of bounds doing this.
Keep going.
So Union just trying to get their way around. Looks like Confederate Cav has shown up as well. Union trying to get out of the open. That Cav is putting in some work for the Confederates here. More Confederate infantry has shown up as well.
Oh, I can't see.
Artillery hits a shot there, and now more. Confederates are just pouring in from everywhere. And some Confederates are shutting the door here. 8th Connecticut. So Union team's going to be completely blown back there. They're going to lose all 4 flags. 2 of them are out of bounds. It's a 30-second despawn timer. The other 2 are in bounds. Ooh, this one's... Yeah, it looks like 3 of them are actually out of bounds. So, yep, there it goes. So, despawns in 30 seconds. A normal flag will despawn in 5 minutes. So, Union will lose 1 there. Meanwhile, opposite side, you got some Union infantry here, and I will see if the Confederate Cav wants to push.
Oh, you're going to say hi artillery, but not hi back to me? Come on, boys, you heard him. Charge him up.
Damn it. Oh, shit.
Hello.
So with that, Confederate Cav here, Hamptons Legion, they're going to get a nice clean sweep there. Some Union guys there. Confederate team pushing up. I mean, I would say Confederates could push the pace towards the A point here. However, Union, with those flags being despawned, will be able to get back into the fight. Fine and dandy. New York Volunteers here, 6 New York for the most part. Looks like they're holding down here at the safe point today.
Well, we at least made a little mini square. Yeah, who needs me?
Hey,
Oh,
heads up.
you got destroyed
Enemy.
by Cav.
Okay.
Ooh, ouch.
Enemy flag
Yeah,
out.
we just got.
Yeah,
Just
green
got
enemy
wiped.
flag. It just entered into the corn. Another enemy
Good
flag
copy.
is out by the
I'll
field
relay.
there still.
Yep, I'll
Okay,
relay.
might be
keeping
Hey,
your
your
open order.
cavalry's
Keeping
coming
your
right
open
over here now, by the way. So northeast
There's it?
east, be
Okay.
aware.
Rally up.
Alright, roger.
North? Where is... Huh. I wonder where Union Cav spawn is. I hear some shooting. And let's go there. Is that Confederate Cav about to chase? Oh. First Sentinel Infantry Regiment here. They're the only Union group engaged right now, and that officer is trotting down the road there. I don't know how he's still up or farming here, Dixon is. 7th Texas going to push it with him.
Independent fire on the fence line.
Buddy, you're dead, and so is your horse. Try again.
Loser.
Oh god, their calves coming back in. Nate, I don't want to be that guy, but like Bonnie Blue, I feel like we're fucked. There's 2 of us. It's just me and you, Nate. It's just me and you. I'm falling back. Oh fuck.
So Confederates heavy pushing the A point here. They want to get something here. Union lines on the stone wall to contest.
Northeast east. Independent fire. In the corn. Watch friendlies.
In the corn. In the corn. Got him.
84. Reinforce the wall. Left.
Confederates going to get a beautiful flank here.
Reinforce the wall, boys.
Union's got to push the corn here. You don't want to be flanked like this. Although, speaking of flankers, here comes some Union.
On the fence, on the fence, shoot.
Cut low. You can't miss. You can't miss. You're right there.
Keep extending it right.
Confederates back off. Nice flank there from the New York Volunteers in 9th New York. They're going to at least preserve Union that are on the stone wall a little bit. We're really in a slugfest. Confederate Cav charging out Union already. Union Cav ignores and is going to try to help out down here at the stone wall.
Save your life.
Watch this cavalry. Watch this cavalry.
Although snake fence is proving to be a little difficult for them. If I were the Cav, you could just dash right through and try to get to the C point there. But it looks like they're going to try to turn and help. Union holds on their extreme left side, but you still have a huge concentration of Confederate forces here.
Independent, right south, straight south. Straight south, gentlemen. Barrel, shoot those guys on the fence.
On the fence line. Straight south. Straight south.
Shoot those
They're
guys on the
exposed.
fence.
They're moving in. They're moving in.
So Union Cav getting there, getting some kills here. New York Volunteers presses up a little bit, and they're going to get a nice flank. So Union team holding pretty dang well despite the poor start. 7th Texas pushing forward.
On the line. Independent fire.
They're going to take some shots at Union artillery, who is being reinforced by an infantry regiment. Confederate flags pulling out of the corn. Union Cav that are alive in here should be able to see that. Oh, geez, there's a fence here. I would run into that and probably die. But Snowwatt here, getting that flag out. And Union team will successfully hold the A point. So Confederates, as it stands right now, are slightly up on the Union team in tickets. Not by a significant amount, but by a amount.
Loading.
And if Union artillery is not loading canister, I'll be very sad.
Got him.
Let's watch it. Nice canister there. Got a couple of guys there. See the impact on the dirt, too. So 7 Texas is going to get thrown out there, and looks like both sides are going to reset here. So far, Confederates controlling the field despite being defeated at A. 5th Wisconsin guys, looks like they're trying to sneak around here.
These 10 tickets, boys. If we get in, this whole thing is great.
So they're out there having some fun. And yeah, I mean, things are really resetting here. 7 Texas still kind of sticking around. And Union team pushes out. Again, the nice part for Union is, you know, they lost the initial push. Confederates have the middle ground here, but again, plenty of time until that middle point opens up. Bayonet's still not live for another minute and a half. But we'll see. I really want to see, and it makes more sense for Union Cav because Confederates are in much more of a forward position, but I would really want to see Union Cav just gun it straight across the map. Just try to bypass the Confederates and get to the C point. You do have the Confederate battery position where Union has their guns on roulette lane. But as you can see, they got 2 of those guns faced right towards the point. Loaded, presumably loaded, invisibly loaded, and once the Union gets there, if they get there, then, you know, they'll blow them up. Confederate Cav moving across the field. A lot of the Confederate attention moving down to this northwest side of the map here. As we could briefly see in the overview, Union Cav and much more is pushing this way. You can see Confederate lines are starting to shift, trying to get to that corn. It's going to be a race for the position.
Indy fire, spread it the fuck out. You got plenty of...
Union Cav turns to face Confederate Cav. So a bit of a draw, kind of. Looks like Confederate Cav edged it out. And they're picking apart Union infantry, just trying to get to the corn here.
Bayonets are live. Bayonets live.
And hear them say it. Bayonets are alive. They've been live for about 30 seconds. Confederate Cav is pushing in now. You got, is this 8th Connecticut again? It's 19th Indiana this time. 8th Connecticut is behind them. They're shutting the door again. The Union team just did the same exact thing they did before. Really well played by the Confederate side here.
Boy, get over here.
They're behind us.
Hey, brace.
Flag, fight this flag, fight this flag. Fight the flag.
So Union's going to get thrown out again. Union presumably losing 3 flags. 4th flag held a little further back in the corn. And are these flags in bounds? This one is. This one is 2. And this one is as well. So Union down 3 flags. And so unlike before, where the Union team had 3/4 of their flags to defend that A point and get the respawn. I guess 3 out of 5 because the Cav is a flag, so I forget that. But instead of having 3 out of flag, they had 3 out of 5 flags. Now they only have 2. Although, fascinatingly, the respawns here from 42nd Pennsylvania, they're going to push up and be able to get these flags. Confederates think they've won the day, so they're returning back to the opposite side of the map. They don't realize that Union's got guys here. Now, even though the Union guys have picked up the down flags here, a lot of those guys have already spawned at main. So even though they have the flag and people can spawn on there, likelihood is that no one, is actually on those flags or can spawn there because they're all spawned in. 42nd Pennsylvania continuing to push. I think they're trying to get that last flag potentially. You can see they picked up the other 2 flags and they're just getting them back to safety. So 5th Wisconsin keeping the fire going. A lot of Confederate attention moving to that far southeast side. Looks like Confederate Cav got into someone. 8th Connecticut is like, huh? What, didn't kill them all? Here comes Union Cav.
Oh god, there's road horses everywhere! Oh my god! Protect flag! Protect flag!
So Union Cav is going to get beaten back, but they do deal a good amount of damage. Union team as a whole hits engage. Here comes Confederate Cav. Man, I just love the Cav flag. In the, just, oh, beautiful. You're like, what is he trying to do? Get a screenshot. That's what I'm trying to do. It's a little difficult. 10. I'm giving myself 10 seconds. There we go. I'm happy. It's like, because you gotta hit all the keybinds and all that while hitting F12. So, you know, it's a quick time event. But looks like Union team, for the most part, forming up on this left side again. Again, they're just trying to get around on the edge of the map. The Confederates have used that to their advantage and crushed in and swing down like a door. That's what they're doing. 19th Indiana looks like they're pushing this way as well. I mean, all things considered, Confederates are still in a very good place. But we saw some Union over on this side of the map. Nothing too much. I mean, the 7th Texas still over here. It's like 20th Maine, 11th Mississippi, 1st Central Infantry Regiment. These guys have kind of been going at each other the whole time. 12th Virginia, New York Volunteer guys are shifting over here. Imagine if there was a skirmish mode where the point was in the center of the field here and Union artillery was here. I'm sure they would love that, the artillery guys. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows, right? A lot of Union mounting up where their flags are, which makes a lot of sense. Although Union could try to push the opposite side of the map with all their infantry and pull all the CSA to that side and all respawn over here and then push this way with a weakened CSA side. So, someone's trying to sneak around. Hampton Legion Cav sees that. Don't look left, guys.
On the fence, on the fence. Over this fence, over this fence, over the fence. Bayonets down. Remember, bayonets, stab the horses. Fuck your horse, son.
So, New York Volunteer guys that are trying to flank around get stopped. Confederates hit engage. Still got a good 8.5 or so minutes until
Push up, 7th.
either side you capture that middle point. Still looking like the Confederates are going to do so. What's this? What's this? What's this? It's running on the ground. What's this? What's this? I don't know that. What else to say? Although that movie's very good. Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it a Halloween movie? Or is it a Thanksgiving movie? Who knows? But we have a charge in front of us. Not much of a charge, is more of a just a close range blasting. Looks like Union attention's really moving to this side of the map here, trying to break through in an opposite direction. Union's played much more the aggressor, and they've lost, and they've paid the price in terms of tickets. How are you still alive, sir, and your horse? More Confederate reinforcements pouring down the road, and now we got a little bit of a charge.
Walter, he's gonna shoot you, Walter!
I didn't realize it was gonna.
The Union team is going to prevail on that charge. Looks like some Union in the center by B. Confederate Cav, some of them trying to harass. 8th Connecticut on the opposite side of the road, getting posed up to shoot towards them. Cav in the corn is a little dangerous. You move fast and you can't see what's in front of you in the corn. That's for sure.
Fuck you! I'm coming. Oh my god. Fuck you, Yank!
So Union team making a little progress on this lane. Again, still about 6.5 minutes. Still this is finished. It is finished. Not really finished, but the B point not being capable is finished. Bourbon's going in there. 2 Confederate flags are knocked down. Reinforcements from the center. I assume it's 8th Connecticut. And it is. Trying to shift over to help out. Maybe get these flags back up from. Union team, are they going up and over? They starting to.
It's Jeff Davis Legion's flag. Get them bears down and kill.
Keep the flag back. Take the flag back.
All right.
So more Confederate reinforcements pulling in as there is, I mean, it's nearly the whole Union team here.
Up and over, Tennessee, let's go.
Again on your left side, guys. Watch your left.
On the left side, on the left side.
On the left, watch the left, watch the left.
I wonder when the Confederate Cav is going to show up. Ah, here they are. I'm like, they had to have respawned by now if they were dead, and they get a good amount of wipings. Confederate forces up on the battery position. Union artillery hits short. So Union team maintains the ground, and I mean, Confederates still have a stronghold position in the center with all those flags being there. And they got the high ground. If Union pushes center with their whole team, these Confederate guys are going to collapse in behind them. I mean, either way, Union's not in a great spot. Some Confederates are over on A, but there is Union there to stop it.
Coming up on all right. I love my Lord Jesus.
I got him. Avenger. Run! Ah!
That would have been funny to see him team kill. So Union hits center. Confederates should flank this. And it looks like they're starting to push down. So Union team, they got to move quick. They got to charge straight forward. You can't let the Confederates just walk up behind you like this. And that's exactly what they're going to do here. I like it. So for the first time today, Union team is going to have presence around the middle point. Confederates still, again, all 4 flags over there. Union guy charging in there. Confederates on the flanks are pushing in, but here comes Union Cav. So Confederate Cav shows up as well, cleaned up the backside of it. Union on the center point here. Looks like they continue charging forward. Confederates lose a flag. Looks like the rest of them have gotten up the hill. So Union might have a chance just because Confederate flags are kind of away from the fight and not win the lines themselves. But Confederate numbers pouring over here. Confederates slightly up on tickets, not by a lot. A little over 2 minutes until the middle point opens up. Confederate Cav is getting in the corner, and they're going to flank Union.
Tell me I need to die. I'm hungry. I need to eat.
Just eat.
Look at this.
Confederate artillery joining the fun as well. They're like, don't forget about us. 2 great arty shots from them, man. Union's still got a presence in numbers, though. Again, these Confederate guys here, unless that flag that's right there is the company of these guys, I mean, those flags are spawning guys away from the point, whereas Union has flags inside the corn here. It's going to allow them to spawn guys in. I don't know who's over here. 7th Texas, they need to get involved with the Confederates. Or push that A point, either or. But Union team, despite kind of being defeated the entire round, is using as much time as they need up until the 15-minute mark. And they're starting to take the center ground when it matters most.
As we celebrate around the flag, we will not forget what we are at the flag. I got the flag. Hey, kill that guy in front of me. Yeah, he actually killed somebody.
So, numbers still dwindling. Union Cav charging in the side. 7th Texas going to charge in the flank of Union. They're going to try to cause some damage here. Confederates in the distance are trickling down from where those flags are on the top of the hill to try to get to the point. It's not going to work.
What's going on, Yankees? What's going on there?
Wait a minute. You're not.
So that charge will be held. And Confederates surging in. 10 seconds till the middle point can be capped. I mean, Union has ground, but if Confederates can have enough firepower on the point, it can be difficult for the Union team to cap.
Go home, rebel.
God damn it.
So middle point's live. Flag Bear trying to figure out where you put it up. He's 0 for 2. There you go.
Keep it up.
So both sides and taking losses now as the 15-minute mark is hit. Union's going to get a flagpole advantage here.
Stop raising.
Pending anything, yeah, they're going to get the flagpole advantage, and Confederates are going to be dealt 1 flagpole's worth of ticket loss right now. Confederates down 2 flags on the point. It's got to be insanely frustrating if you are a Confederate player. You've dominated the entirety of the round, but have kind of lost it the past couple minutes. And I mean, part of that has been the fact that Confederate flags have not been with the main body of Confederate force. And so as a result, where the fighting's actually happening and where the flags are in 2 completely different locations, you're not going to be able to sustain a charge action for that long. Confederate Cav, they should go for that A point, or they might turn around and try to flank here. Looks like they're going to just try to hit behind Union team here. And obviously we got the upper view here, but there's a lot of Union here. And Confederate Cav, I mean, any group one way or another is not going to make a huge difference. Some of the Cav turns towards. Still got a lot wrapping around here, and looks like they've made the decision.
There's Cav in the corn.
Cav in the corn. So yeah, I mean, they pushed through. They kept going, though. So it looks like they're going to circle to the A point. You got some Union over here. The Eagles Brigade.
There's a horse in the corn.
Also, I will say 6'3". I also would be complimented by that.
Oh,
Company
oh,
shoulder,
oh,
arms.
Next time I show it.
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Oh, brace left.
Brace.
Bayonets left.
Brace,
bleed.
wheel, brace. Shoot them.
Carry granite.
Half wheel. Reform. Get close up. Bunch up so they can't fucking hit with the sword.
Right, so the Cav gets success there. We'll see a decap if it happens or not. Not much happening over here. Union team up by a 4th of a stage, so we'll turn back here. So if they can just even get a decap here, that'll be significant for the CSA side, because again, they're losing a lot of tickets to that flagpole loss.
Can you get that down? Boys, get there. Get there.
your carbines out, boys.
So Union artillery's got to stop this. Maybe some Union cav as well. And the artillery for Union is just does not care, or they just don't know. I think it's more of, oh, they're showing one gun. All right. No, what a shot there by Ringus on that cav guy. So Confederate looks like they're going to get a decap. You have some Union guys returning. No flag there. Union pushing up the hill. Trying to go for the C point maybe, but huge decap there from Hampton's Legion and the cav. Union pushing uphill. Here come Confederates to respond.
Bang on the fence.
Up and over on the left, 42nd, up and over on the left.
Up and over.
Watch your right across the left. They're on your right.
So that push up there by 42nd Pennsylvania will be held. Union needs to send a flag back to that A point. I mean, they'll be able to capture it, but they just need to get a flag back there. Confederate infantry looks to try to hit Union right. Union in the center of the map here is a little spread out, so Confederates could take advantage.
Up and over. Push this
Up and
flag.
over.
Charge this flag out.
Up and over, boys. Charge in.
Move. Keep.
Don't throw. No.
You see that? Here they come. Throw this fence. Bring flag back.
Thank you, just fucking saved my life, swordsman. Swordman.
Push through.
I'm neither.
Stupid chuds hit me in that. Keep going. Keep going.
Kill the flag! Kill the flag!
Flag.
That charge starting to dwindle out in the corn side. Union will hold. Confederate cav pushing in. Union got a decap at C, though. We missed that. And Union's recaptured A, so they're dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage to the Confederate side right now. And those 5th Wisconsin guys we saw earlier, they got through and they got the decap. Harold is enjoying a nice little bath here. Wow. But, I mean, you have Confederate numbers over here. 19th Indiana's here. They don't have a flag. 7th Texas, Nick here bringing over the flag. And they'll be able to get it back, but it's probably going to be another 45-ish seconds until then, which Confederates can't really afford this at this point. And with that decap, too, it's drawing a good amount of Confederate attention away from the center fighting here, which, again, Confederates need numbers to break through here. So, only chance Confederates don't get out of a loss is obviously if they get a flagpole or 2 advantage for the rest of the game, but that just seems unlikely at this point. And so the only way they're not losing is if they force a draw here, and that's if they hit the Union team into breaking, but they themselves are also in breaking by the time the game ends.
You actually suck with the pistol.
Your ass.
Get off cav.
So Confederates at breaking. Confederates capturing that C point back. Now the question is, oh yeah, they found the 5th Wisconsin guys. So now let's be held in that part. But Confederates are, I mean, it's going to be a minimum, 3-4 minutes here for the Confederates to get the B point. And they're going to lose a lot of tickets in that time. But they have to win this next push. Otherwise, they definitely have enough time to hit Union into breaking. It's just more of can they not hit last stand themselves. So Union surged through despite Confederate numbers, and they're going to hold that corner position there. And the problem for the Confederates, if they come in one at a time, Union's going to pick them apart. I mean, I can get the desperation for the Confederate team here. They don't have a lot of time left, and they need to get something going, but you can't go in on your own, especially when Union's concentrated. Jeez. Do see some Confederate guys flanking around the far side here. It is 7th Texas. Looks like they might be trying to go for the A point here. And Confederates are dive bombing the center point here. So Confederates have their line. They have enough numbers soaring in. Confederate cap showing up as well. Confederates have started the decap on the middle point. Union a 4th of morale stage from breaking. Confederates for sure are going to hit Union into breaking. What an arty shot.
Brace these guys up. Brace these guys up. Brace these guys up. Keep the flag up. Keep the flag up. Start decapping it. Keep decapping it. I'll get on it.
Sorry, good thing. I'm dying here.
The Confederate cav going through the corner there on the right side of your screen. And Union just delaying this decap effort is dealing a significant amount of tickets to the Confederate side. I mean, a lot of Confederates in the corner here. Confederates are going to win this in the end, but how long can you delay it? Union still have the point up.
Welcome back, brothers beans.
Union already hits a shot here.
Off of it, brother. I can't lower it. Move. Stop your reloading, Jelly Bean.
Jelly bean, move!
I will fucking if somebody's blocking the flag.
Keep me covered. Keep me covered.
Here they come, here they come.
Already blocked for 'em, boys. Here they come.
Keep me covered. Keep me covered.
And that was huge. Confederates lost a 4th of morale stage in the time that it took for the Union team. I mean, when Confederates started decapping the point, they were like halfway in breaking. And it has taken them a 4th of morale stage worth of tickets to actually get the point decap. Props to Union there, holding that for as long as they could. Union's going to hit breaking, but if the Confederates hit last stand in the next 4 minutes, which very likely, as long as the Union pushes the pace here, which, I mean, they are a little scattered right now, but if they push the pace, then it's very possible Confederates hit last stand and Union gets this round with a win. There goes Union into breaking. So Confederates gotta watch it. I wouldn't play too aggressive if I were them. I'd just sit back and wait for Union. I mean, as long as you're Confederate, right, you just hold back. There's no need to attack here. Just sit by the B point, hold it for as long as you can, and if there is a minute left on the clock, just run away. Just run away. Because your job at this point is to just not engage the Union team. And every kill is going to bring CSA closer to last stand. Union team just has to get aggressive and go for it, but it looks like they're falling back to reform at the A point here. So Union's going to have one more big push left. Now, with this being a campaign event, there could be more things at play than what we see here, but in terms of just a round of war of rights, it'll end as a draw in 3 minutes. The Confederates are still in breaking, even though they're down. Basically a whole morale stage. So, I don't like Confederate Cav going for this. I mean, if Confederates hit last stand, then stuff like this impacts it. Every kill matters.
Something to push them into breaking.
If Union team doesn't push Confederates, I'll be very disappointed in their actions.
Last stand. Yeah, it's last stand. So.
No, it'd be final push, wouldn't it? No, wait, you're right, it would be.
Conquest.
Okay, here comes the Union team. 45 seconds. Confederates could honestly start pulling back right now. Again, they wait until a minute 10, honestly, and they could turn tail and get out of there.
Wait till
It
they're
is our
close.
job
Can
to
we volley?
hold
Can we volley
this
into him?
line.
Hotel, are you watching us?
May we? Can you
Get
do a
ready.
volley?
Get ready, 7.
Don't all shoot.
Hold up, hold up.
Spread it out.
I accidentally jumped over.
Confederates should be leaving now. They should not be standing here. If they hit last stand because it's them standing here, Union can't capture the point anymore. It takes 30 seconds to lower and raise the flag. Union's going to have a shot at this, too. They should have done this 20 seconds ago. Union's going to get some shots on them. Can they hit them in the last stand?
You can dodge a bullet, you can dodge a ball.
Alright, so Confederates getting down there. Union's still trying to chase here. Union's not going to be able to get that point, so they can't deal any more ticket loss outside of kills.
I shot your bitch ass.
Union Cav surging into Artie. This is their last chance. And with that, it's going to be a draw. Wow, the Confederates played that way too close for comfort. Way too close. But in the end, what a round, right? Confederates dominate the beginning part of the round. They shut the door on Union twice. And Union causing that to happen a second time. And Union walked the same place they did, and Confederates just did the same exact thing. So it was a good start by the Confederate team. But Union team was able to slowly work it, able to take that center position, cap it, and then hold it, and then a decap at C. Let Union deal 2 flagpoles worth of damage and draw Confederate attention away from the middle point. But, man, Union captured the point when it matters. And, man, Confederates played that way too close at the end. Way too close. My goodness. But nonetheless, entertaining first round. We will see you all shortly here for the second round. I like seeing all the bodies run away at the end. Before we get into the second round, I'd like to thank our YouTube members for your support. Your support helps me keep doing the work that I do here, on top of many of the things that we want to do in the future here with the Battle Line Network channel. If you want to get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do, and to get an exclusive video on the weekly, please go beneath the video and hit the join button and considering helping us out. Again, thank you YouTube members for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And also a special thank you to our sponsors for this broadcast. And with that being said, those sponsors have a few words to share with you.
That's right, bitch.
Hear the drums and form the line. Raise the flag, your place is mine. Through the smoke and cannon flame.
With what?
Beside us, one and all. Shoulder to shoulder, face to face. March with the 3rd United States.
And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the second round. And here we are with the start of our second round. Confederates capturing their save point a little before the Union team, but nonetheless, sides did switch, so the Union last round now CSA and vice versa. So Confederates right now up by a whopping 9 on the Union side in terms of artillery and whatnot. Union here, they're taking 6. Confederates not taking any. Union has 28 cav, Confederates 22. So as a result, there's going to be, holy crap, a 21 infantryman in balance in favor of the Confederate side. Here's the strat sketch for each team going into the round. Take it as you will. So with that being said, again, each side captured their respective save points. And they can only fight over those save points, as we saw in the previous round, until the 15-minute mark. So here we are with another round of war rats. Guys, they fight each other, they shoot each other, they bang each other with artillery and infantry and cavalry. It's the whole shebang. Nonetheless, I'm intrigued to see how Cav is going to be used on a map like this. Looks like Hampton's Legion still the Cav for the Confederate last round, not Union. And then I guess I could hold tab, but 42nd Pennsylvania is still Cav for their respective side. That's probably the better way to phrase that. So both teams moving out. Confederates, again, they were Union last round. They played awfully aggressive, and they want to continue playing this pace here. 42nd Pennsylvania Infantry pushing forward. They're pincered right now between 7th Michigan and Great Lakes Division.
Back up, back up. Get that flag.
And they realized very quickly what kind of place they were in. Not a good one.
Somebody pick that up.
More infantry flanking around, trying to get around the Great Lakes Division here. It is 1st Tennessee. Now it looks like they're charging.
Charge, man is down, charge.
There's a lot of gunfire, holy crap.
Hey, turn around, pussy. Turn around, pussy.
Well, multiple charges in multiple directions. Union infantry and Cavs surging in the center. They break through the Confederates. Multiple flags down. You still have some Confederate numbers pouring in, though.
But
They're to the south. Stab and go, boys. Shoot them out.
Get those flags up. Keep them up.
Come here, turn around,
to the
Rebel.
crack house. Flags to the crack house.
What the hell you doing, son? Go away.
So, in the end, Union team's going to win in part due to that infantry
Anybody else want to die?
and cavalry charging in the middle there. Missed a little bit of that. Apologies there. A little bit, maybe a little more than a little bit. More charging, a little bit. This is actually a little bit.
Connecticut! Ship it out!
Stay. Alright, moving forward.
We're pushing forward. Do
Moving
not
forward.
So, Union team wins out. They're going to be able to take some ground here. No one from the Confederate side has slipped through here trying to get to that point. Meanwhile, no one from Union looks like are trying to push the Confederate save point at C. But nonetheless, you have a lot of Confederates moving out of main spawn here, pushing up the wood line. Looks like Confederates here did not lose any flags in the end. They were down, but it looks like they were retrieved and got out of there. More Confederate trapping around. What you got here? 42nd Pennsylvania. Look at that horse. He's gonna start running any second now. He doesn't have an owner.
On the rocks! On the rocks!
Boat in place or?
So, Confederates continuing to push the pace here a little bit. Union team working it. 7th Michigan pushing furthest forward for the Union side here.
Just shoot those guys in front. Shoot those guys in front. Right in front of us. Shoot them down. Shoot them down. Shoot those guys in front. Back up.
Yeah, they were bulging forward there in the center. Not a place you'd want to be. The Confederate right is kind of getting around the Union here in the center. So the Union in the center is a little surrounded. Union Cav spawning main. It looks like they're going to head out and try to get to the Confederate save point at C. You do have some Confederates here. Love the Mississippi, a boring but important job. We got Boogie here. Dodging a shot, another one, and there he goes. In due time. Some of the Confederates to the far south charged in. They got held. I think that might have been 1st Tennessee. So you can see Pennsylvania here, 42nd. Dismounted cavalry here. You know, that's about probably the word I have most improved over the past, you know, half month or month really. You just say it. Cavalry. Cavalry. You know, you say it enough, eventually you fix it. And, you know, people were commenting that, you know, it hurt them when I would say cavalry instead of cavalry. And now that I have said the word a lot more, and I think I'm starting to say it a little more right now, cavalry, I can see how saying cavalry, because that's just not even right.
Service Michigan Army, let's go.
I can see how that hurts a little bit. Confederate lines starting to push back up into the woods, pushing the pace. Union center backs off, understandably. Union trying to use the stone wall here to their advantage.
Yep, here they come.
Yeah, you got clear shots to your north by northwest.
Yeah, here they come.
Straight northwest, y'all.
Here they come.
So a little difficult to see into the wood line. That's what you kind of expect, though. Union Cav looks like that push towards C failed out there. Mississippi holding out. Now, what's going to be the fascinating thing is if we see 2 rounds in a row where Confederates have control of the B point. This map has historically favored the CSA side because their main spawn is there. Really close to that B point compared to Union main spawn over here. So, we'll see if it is it advantageous, rather, to the CSA side. Now, Union split up into 2 groups here. Confederates can realize that. They might be able to take advantage and charge the stone wall, even though it is a stone wall. 19th Indiana, 7th Texas, 8th Connecticut holding down on this side. This man is gonna work out water here. It used to be a thing where if you spam control, I think it was like 3 times your sway would disappear. I don't know if that's really down or not anymore. But Confederates pushing out to the stone wall. 83rd, Pennsylvania to the right. New York Volunteers pushing out. Nice tags. A&V, Merck, 6LA, Captain Edgar. A&V's not in this event.
Keep shooting. Take your time.
Brace, counter-charge.
Nice, Dixie shit. Burn up,
You're the
bitches.
Dixie
Come
shit,
here.
son.
Come here, you burn up, bitch.
You stink like a
Come
butt.
here, you burn up, bitch.
Everyone.
You can't hit shit. Burn it.
So that little charge there kind of fizzled out. The Confederates aren't hitting the Union as one unified force. And, I mean, Union looks like they're bolstering the right side here. I mean, Hampton's Legion's now over there. They're the Cav, and they're going to just go straight for it.
Hey, boy, that's enemy tag. Not a vote, boys.
Stand on the other side. Stand on the other side. Stand on the other side.
Hey, you guys like my little pocket?
No, don't
my
you
little
shoot
pocket
me.
this way.
Nice shot. Hey,
They're down.
keep going down. Keep going down.
So pistols do some wonders. Confederates lose a flag. Off the side of the map, a little bit of shenanigans here.
Block down.
7 behind the rock.
Stay behind the rocks. Stay behind the rocks.
Hey, kill this 42nd. Oh, this first. Hey, kill this idiot. Hey, Nolan. What's good, Nolan? How you doing, Nolan?
Get our full kits, boys.
That little push up there will be held. Again, Confederates not really defeating in detail. It's allowing the Union team here to... Looks like there's some Union Cav harassing C point, but... I mean, Union team was spread out. Confederates did not necessarily take advantage. Not that they necessarily knew that either, right?
Guys, watch these guys southwest, guys.
And here comes some more
Right there. Watch
Confederates
that tree,
push it out.
Southwest right there. Bunch of them behind there. Here they come again. Here they come.
West, southwest, left.
Hold here, die here, gentlemen.
Let's go.
Union intends to meet them. So, looks like the whole Confederate team is pushed out of the woods, and they got Union in a bit of a pincer here. Union and the wood line are starting to push forward, and this is a great move from them if they charge in, or at least just get some flanking shots. That's about as good of a view as you're going to get. Great Lakes Division shooting it out.
New line 7.
New line 7.
Surprised they're not just trying to get up to the stone wall. You don't want the Confederates to turn around and get it. The Confederates, great move. They're going to push forward here. Don't want to be flanked. Push out. Charge.
Yankee, Yankee. Yankee, Yankee. Fuck you, blue bitch. Fuck you, blue bitch.
Sorry, Davis.
Blue bitch. Fuck you, blue bitch. Fuck you.
Confederates push out of the corn and they get the flank, but Union numbers trailing as well.
Hey, get over here. Keep going. Push on the red. Push into them. Go. Watch that left side, people. This video's bloody, gentlemen. Fight it out.
Get that flag, boys. Get that flag.
Union team's going to bolster through and break. You got some Confederate cav, though, pushing in on the flank. Those pistols are going to do some work, and there's not a lot of Union left. How are you still alive? Oh. So, Confederates will win that out in the end. Union lose 2 flags. And Confederates hold down. I gotta kind of wonder if Union, at least a group or two, is going to try to pivot towards the C point here. I mean, we'll see. Union Cav doesn't spawn that far behind.
Follow your star. Follow Wilkes. Wilkes is west. Form up on him. Let's go. Behind him.
And it looks like Hampton's Legion Cav is going to charge the A point again. Like it a lot. And you got to wonder if the Confederates are going to try to send someone over to the C point. Confederate Cav moves out. They turn around with some Union guys shooting at them. They'll back off into the woods. So yeah, Union Cav's going to make a second attempt over here. Lucky for them, 11 Mississippi pulled off the stone wall to deal with the Union forces who are harassing them in the wood line. They just keep dying to stuff.
At the canter in the forest, guys. There's a reason I say do it.
Hold down space bar too and help.
So 11 Mississippi guys cleaned up Union. They pulled into the wall there. Union guys are cycling back around to their original position. Confederates are following here. Ooh.
Cav over here, cav over here.
Step one. One more step.
And it looks like Hampton's Legion Cav is going to do it. Union have some numbers. 19th Indiana's rolling up as well. They don't have a flag, but a decap, if anything, is going to deal some ticket loss to the Confederate side. And Confederates are going to have to send a flag back, which the closest flag for them, I presume at this point, is in the thick of things. Everyone knows. Union numbers pouring in. A little outnumbered here, but they got the stone wall. 7th Texas here, pushing up on 83rd Pennsylvania and New York Volunteers.
I shot to the guy with the flag.
Congratulations. Now shoot somebody else. To the north! To the north! They're jumping the wall! They're at the north! To the north! Stop shooting my guys.
Coming on the right, coming on the right, coming on the right, push right.
Yeah, fuck him. Sick him up. Sick him. Sick him. Sick him. Sick him.
So there's the decap.
We did it, we did it.
Back to the left. Back to the left.
Spirit left, first to the sea, spirit left.
So 7th Texas gets wiped there. No flag lost, but even though Confederates have a little momentum here, now that that point over there at C is decapped, it's going to be a little difficult for, I mean, Confederates to continue pushing forward, at least with all the numbers that they have. They're still pushing, though, with a good amount, but more guys than you would maybe want are falling back there to the C point. Union Cav, more of them have spawned in. They're gunning it. Rip that guy who got ran over. More of them are gunning it over to the A point to help. No flag that I see, though, unless it is invisible. You never know, though, right? So, a lot of Confederates, I think, instead of turning around and heading back to their safe point, they're like, let's just get the A point. And that's what they're going to try to do here. A very elevated position, a normal guy. So they're slowly making their way over there. Union group in the center. Man, if Union captured that point, it'd be huge for them. Still no flag over there for them. Unless it's the Cav flag, there's not really a whole lot of reason for Union to push a flag over there. 7th Texas is back in the fight in the center. And some of the Confederate forces are pulling off from trying to pressure that A point. 42nd Pennsylvania heading that way, now turning around and going to engage 7th Texas.
Forward in them, boys. Let's go. Keep it up.
East.
So they'll keep the pressure there. It's going to be the question is, I mean, with Confederates stopping that push towards A, 7th Texas, I mean, pulling a lot of their attention in, you got to wonder how long is the Union team going to hold this point over here. Now, these forces here that are unequipped will start running away randomly, which is why guys are still on top of them.
Back to where you're at, boys. Let's go, let's go. Back, flag down, boys. Back right, back right, back right, back right. Hey, good shot, you two.
Oh, but I think I want to start.
So Confederates have a flag on the opposite side, but they don't necessarily have numbers. Again, Union doesn't have a flag, though, so they can dwindle them down. Cav respawns going in. No flag yet.
Spread it out, boys.
I mean, every second that ticks by, the Union team is dealing with flagpoles, ticket loss. You can see they're starting to grow that lead. I mean, who's here for CSA? New York Volunteers, 42nd Pennsylvania here.
I hate Cav. This is big on their end, though. Good on them, though.
True.
Is that... Okay, it's fucking friendly one.
Dang. That Union Cav flag must be with the infantry over here, which Union infantry is starting to push out. They're about to get on the right side of the Confederate team here. And it's just like we're watching Garland stand. Why is there a gun faced this way? So Union numbers just spreading themselves out, not necessarily. They're just trying to get around the side. And Confederates charging over to the C point here are going to try to finally take a Union Cav. Respawns pushing in, and they finally have a flag, but unfortunately for them, Confederates have now taken the point back. So, but I mean, that's huge. Union's up by over a third of a stage right now, so very significant, and also distracted a lot of Confederate forces away from the action towards that A point, which means Union didn't lose it. Here comes some more Cav action. So that will be held. Confederates about to get the C point. And for now, the shootout begins. But we got a little under 5 minutes till the center point opens up. Confederates still have the position for it.
Keep firing, guys. Keep it up.
So, I mean, Confederates should hold this line. Now, it's going to be the intriguing part. Union team obviously going to push in and try to charge out the Confederates here, especially when we get to the 15-minute mark. But I'm really curious to see if the Confederate line is going to fall back towards the B point, or if they're going to try to maintain this forward position here. That's, I think, going to be the interesting question. Time will tell, as it always does. Looks like Union's going to go. It's going to be a big charge here. If Confederates can hold, they'll likely get the B point, especially if they can wipe flags. If Union breaks through, that's a little rough for Confederates, who have dominated the center point so far. Here we go.
Where you going? Kill that fucker.
So Union numbers are wrapping around behind the Confederates. Still a lot of Confederates in front of them, though, or I guess kind of to their side, if anything.
T or star, T follow your star, T follow your star.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Nice push.
So that charge in the end looks like Union Cav moving in as well to hit, but it's kind of a draw right now. It seems like Confederates still have the ground near B, which is ultimately the important thing. So I guess in the end, Confederates did hold this out.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. You think I'm not done? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
Kill the flags, boys.
Oh no, 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 don't shoot your friend.
Shots for your pistol.
Oh, you got distracted.
So Confederates lose some flags. If the Union team can gun it up and prevent the Confederates from picking up these flags, that can be significant. Union cavalry spawns have got to get up there to hold the Confederates off. Union actually looked like they've won this in the end. The few remaining forces here on both sides engaging. Union pulled out. Reinforcements from the C point. Love the Mississippi, who was defending that C point, moving over with Confederate cavalry spawns. The Union team has a lockdown on 4 Confederate flags. Sorry, 3 Confederate flags. That is significant. We see the Cav flag over here, so Confederates only have 1 infantry flag, and so Union team, with those flags having a 5-minute despawn timer, have a really significant shot of hitting this, because if a guy dies from Confederates, odds are he's going to have to spawn back at main. But Confederate forces, they push in, they get a flank.
people on this right side. We need more people on this right side.
But, I mean, Confederates with their main spawn close can do some damage nonetheless. I mean, just throwing bodies at it. 42nd Pennsylvania Infantry charging out 8th Connecticut. Union flag trying to get out, running to the south, away from the fight. It gets knocked down. And it looks like it'll stay down, so that's a start for the Confederate side here. Especially just getting a flank down the road here. So B point can be captured. You still got a lot of Confederates behind the little house here, so Union still going to have difficulty trying to cap, but they can at least start it. But can they finish it?
What happened? What happened? Where's our...
I mean, Confederates zooming out, almost kind of got a pinch in there. They're collapsing from multiple sides.
Get out of here, Yang. Get out.
And with the... Whoa, that horse was... He died. Anyways, Union cap charging in, but what a win for the Confederate infantry.
We need a flag. We need a flag. Flag's going up.
Horrible cap charge. Horrible.
Shoot their flag! Shoot their flag to the left, the board! Shoot their flag bearers! Their flag to the left, boys! Well done!
So Confederates have the middle point. They're dealing a flagpole loss worth of tickets to the Union side. Union up a fourth of a stage due to shenanigans that occurred at the C point. Which, speaking of that, Union has guys they're decapping. Is this a lot of Mississippi trying to gun it back? It is. From 42nd Pennsylvania Cavalry as well, but Union cap here trying to get the decap.
Decap! Kill that fucker! There's a Confederate officer down the way, kill him! Thank you! Another one coming in!
V, come to me, buddy. Come to me, V. V, come to me, right next to me.
Cover me! Cover me!
Lily trying to hit a shot here, misses the first one.
Good shot.
Almost got it!
Left,
I almost got it!
Look at the ball.
I got it!
Huge decap there. Union is not losing any tickets anymore to the flagpole loss. And the Confederates don't have a flag over here. Meanwhile, Union numbers are pouring in here. They don't have a flag either. Oh, never mind. There was a flag. I didn't... Huh? Where'd the flag go? Never mind. Confederates are going to take it back. It was invisible. To hold the reins while reloading is a ballsy. That horse just did a front flip over the stone wall.
Harrison, be careful. Left right, let's go. Left right. Go, boys, let's go.
Got him.
The Union cav harassing, but they're not going to be able to break through. A lot of Union moving towards the A point here. There's a couple of Confederates here, but they aren't able to get a decap. At least I didn't see it. Maybe they did, but holy crap. A lot more Union pushing C. And they got a flag with them too.
Kill that officer!
Yeah, we got this, boys. We can hold this. We got this. Oh, thank you for saving my life.
Alright, they're at range. Light them up. Get the sharps out. Fuck them up, boys.
The Union team, despite being up a fourth, it's been a half morale stage unanswered by the Union team. And with a lot of Union guys by the A point here, they're not going to have too much time before maybe making, you know, being down too much where they can't catch up. Union down 2 flags over here by the C point. Union Cav is still trying to press that way, but they're not going to have numbers. It's going to come down to the infantry here. Now the Confederates here at B looks like they've kind of spread themselves out a little bit. So, Union team, they've got to charge the Confederates, and we're watching Garland stand.
G to fully sprint. Sprint. On the sprint. On the sprint.
Larry, no!
I don't like.
They're to the south. They're to the south.
Shoot both ways. Shoot both ways. Focus down
the line. Focus down that line.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Behind us,
No steal, damn it. Stay standing. Stay standing. Don't kneel.
Keep fire! Stay on the line! Keep fire!
The Union try to get a little bit of a pincer here, although it kind of fizzled out there. I mean, a lot of Confederates here hitting a lot of nice shots. Meanwhile, Union pushing out of the corn here, trying to go for the B point. They're a little outnumbered, but they try nonetheless.
Sorry.
To your left, watch your left.
So that push-in will be stopped. Union numbers starting to push up to the stone wall. 42nd Pennsylvania Infantry here trying to react. Falling back a little bit. Great Lakes Division for Union. Mirroring them.
If only I was loaded, I'd do something about you. Shoot him. On a Halifax pier, last pirates parade.
Federal lines continue to fall back.
Shoot that officer. Shoot that officer.
Kilroy's hitting some nice shots here. And he's also not dying. That's another thing, too. Yeah, Confederates are just trying to hunker down here on the point, as it looks like some charging was happening here already. So, zooming out here, looking over, Union not able to get the C point still, and Union numbers are dwindling. Starting to spread out a little more as they press the B point. Confederates are going to hold this.
Good shit, boys.
Take a line, look at south, boys. They're coming south. There's your line.
Line looking south. Line looking south.
They're coming from the south, boys.
In the road, gentlemen. Into the road.
The north is coming from the south. What?
South.
That's illegal. That was a nice try, Cav.
Keep them busy. Just keep them fucking busy. I'd crouch for reload. I mean, if you're second.
So, I mean, unless Union team can get a nice envelopment, I mean, it's just a tricky point to charge again with CSA main spawn so close. And Union's kind of a little apart right now. I mean, they just had that wave that went in and got shattered. So those guys are going to be spawning in main. But Union Cap here, this is Union's last chance to get the point. If not, they're going to be very close to last stand.
Go. Through this corner. Through this. Get me on that.
Hey, watch that flag. Watch me.
I fucking hate horses, man.
Push forward. Push forward. Push forward. Let's go. Push forward.
And the Union team, despite it all, is not able to break through. They're about to hit last stand, where if they die, they don't come back. And Confederates going to get a nice victory here today. There you go. Union, if they die, they don't come back. And it's going to be a slow dwindle down here. The Union guy was dead. He respawned main, and look at the wave.
Let's go, boys.
Alamo, Alamo.
Hey, boys.
So, Union team likely to head to the A point. They don't know if this is a rule for the campaign, but, I mean, we'll see if they go to the A point, which we kind of heard. I think they are. That's what I heard, and yeah, they're heading that way. So, they probably got to have all the points for the sake of the tabletop. And if they can hold it for 4.5 minutes, then, you know, it's something at least.
That's uncalled for.
Alright, on the fence 83rd.
At the independent fire. Towards that way, shoot him up.
On the stone wall, gentlemen.
You see something running into the
Oh my god.
Jesus! Somebody get the
It's a wild horse.
Oh, that horse is
Bad
dead.
horsey, bad horsey. Fucking
And so, I mean, Confederates just filing shots towards the Union guys yonder. Union, oh, jeez.
Mike, friendly behind. Mike, friendly behind. Yeah, I'm not friendly. Oh, you fell for it. Oh, this trick in the book, Snapperkins, GG. Sorry about that.
What a nice round of War of Rights it has been. I think we'll just end the video. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We stay here for the full time, unless it was last night when I accidentally stopped recording 5 minutes early. I don't even know how I did that. You know? Unprecedented things can happen.
Go slow. We can go fast.
So yeah, I mean, Union team, Confederate team, nice round here. I mean, obviously both sides started the round on their safe point. Union team, Confederate team was kind of mollywopping in a sense. I mean, Confederates were able to hold this part of the woods and over by the point for the majority of the match, so it was kind of understood that they were probably going to win the B point. We obviously saw last round, though, how even though one team controlled the center point for most of the round, it was the Confederates. Union team was able to push through and take it. But Union team gets a really nice decap at C. Confederates take a long time to respond. And by the end of that, they were down a fourth of a morale stage, eventually being able to retake the point. But eventually, Confederates get the B point capped at around 15-minute mark. They hold a big Union push down there and pretty much just held it out for the rest of the game. Again, it's a very difficult point for the Union team to take and hold just because of how close the Confederate main spawn is. I mean, we see this a lot of times where I think Colquitt's defense is the best example of that. Can I find it? Yeah, it's over here. So Union spawn about center of the screen on the road there. Confederate spawn about center of the screen. You can see the road continues behind the woods. They spawn up there. Union team likes to take the woods on the left side, and Confederate main spawn is so close to the wood line as defenders that they can just spawn in and hit the Union, and hit the Union, and hit the Union. And even though Union will have flagpoles up spawning guys in, a main spawn wave spawning everyone in every 20 seconds is going to be a lot faster than that flag spawn. So eventually defenders can just overwhelm. And so that's kind of a similar thing, except over here. So should I do this? Someone in chat said spectate pyro. And so I wanna see what's going on here.
They're not German, brother. They're Swedish.
This is propaganda spread by the Swedish government. My god, where are these communists? I heard they was coming. You can see the red bar up there. They are definitely the communist storm.
Look at his finger move, though.
Storm, I think we must fire on those men down there. The Volkssturm has withdrawn from the front.
Okay, yeah.
What is happening over here, guys?
Hold up, I will
We
go
are
get
watching
those
this
ammo.
cowardly
There's a
Volkssturm.
pack.
Who are they aiming for?
Oh, yeah, get the ammo. We must kill those cowards. The Volkshammer have disobeyed the order. My god. I hope they don't have the IS tools. I do not believe our Pac-Man can kill an IS tool.
Okay, we have been given one ration
bad.
ammo.
Dear god, this is very bad. Very bad indeed.
Well, game's just gonna end like I thought they were gonna fire the cannon to their friendlies. That'd be funny, but yeah, nonetheless, GG's, good fights tonight. And I mean, technically it was a 101 or an 0-1-1 because the technically last round was a draw, even though it really wasn't. But nonetheless, that's for you to decide. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Oh, rip the dead horse there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video. Hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of the War of Rights broadcast that we do and get an exclusive video on the weekly, directly supporting the work we have, especially now that we have multiple broadcasters on the channel, which thank you to YouTube members a lot for helping us get to the point where we can, pay people to do that. And if you're playing this match, send me a link to your perspective. That can go in the pinned comment of the video. And if you want to sponsor a broadcast in a variety of ways, whether it be introduced at the beginning of the broadcast or a little halftime ad, check out the Patreon link in the description. So nonetheless, God bless you all. Appreciate you all. And we will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And my goodness, a lot of casualties tonight.